We've now burnt a whole lot of different metals in oxygen. So if we take an example, we've got lithium, and we've created lithium oxide, sodium oxide, potassium oxide, etc. Each of these has a distinctive color. Lithium oxide is white, as is potassium oxide, calcium oxide, at least magnesium oxide and calcium oxide. Iron oxide's red, copper oxide's black, and sodium oxide looks whitish, but they define it as saying it's pale yellow. Once we've got the metal oxide, we can dissolve it in water. We can see how well it dissolves in water, solubility. Then we can look at universal indicator. If the universal indicator turns red or yellow or orange, then we've got an acidic solution. If it's blue or purple, we then have a basic solution. That tells us the nature of the solution, and we can balance the equation. Let's say we take sodium. If we've got sodium oxide, it's Na2O, we add it to water, we are going to form sodium hydroxide. Let's check how this balances. We have got 2 sodiums, 1 sodium, 2 oxygens, 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogens, 1 hydrogen. And so it's fairly easy. We're just going to pop a 2 in front over there. Now you're going to do this for each and every single one of these reactions. I'm going to set up a table that looks something like this. We're going to look at whether they are soluble, what is the color in universal indicator, and it turns out with all these metal oxides we're going to land up with a basic solution. Although that said, iron oxide does not dissolve in water, and so we don't get any color at all, and copper oxide does not dissolve in water, so we don't get any color change or any nature of the solution at all. We're only going to look at one video, and the reason for that is because this is not a spectacular or exciting reaction. They all look pretty much the same. You take the powder, you dissolve it in water, you put in some universal indicator, and you get a color. Lithium oxide, sodium oxide, potassium oxide, and calcium oxide are all going to form basic solutions in the same way as magnesium oxide does. We're going to watch a video about magnesium oxide. And iron oxide and copper oxide do not dissolve in the water, and so we do not get any nature of the solution or anything at all. Now I'm going to watch the reaction with magnesium. First, we are going to light the magnesium and we're going to create magnesium oxide. Remember, it's bright white flame. Once it has finished burning, you will be left with a white powder. So now that white powder is magnesium oxide. If I add some water to that magnesium oxide, I'm going to create a solution where magnesium oxide has reacted with water. The litmus paper, the red litmus paper turns blue. The blue litmus remains the same color, and this shows that you have formed an alkaline solution. So what you're going to do is you are going to have your different oxides, the solubility in water, the color with the universal indicator, the nature of the solution. All metallic oxides, if they dissolve in water, are basic, and then you need to look at balancing those equations and completing the table.